following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys have battled back after 2 losses to begin the season, now sitting at 500. Opposing them, that is Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Darnold. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Williams from the gun. This one's caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Seahawks 9-yard line.
Toss play, Swift. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4. That brings up third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Working from the gun, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for...
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make their way to the end zone. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Absolutely fires this one right side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Williams to throw on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. 4th down. It's Williams. He's going to push one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 5-point first-quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, but he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Santos now for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Bears 13, Seahawks 7.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
1st and 10. Darnold. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to hold him down just. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
They kick the running back in motion. Walker on 1st down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Darnold. That one connects. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take the lead on that successful kick.
Bears 13.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears and Luther Burden making their return to the field. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
1st down, Williams to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's going to run here. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down. Here's Swift. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That play good for 17 and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down, looking for options. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the two-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. Caught at the 1. And he reaches the end zone. So they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A throw right side finds Cup. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. We've set it down from the 37. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Warner with the grab. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And again, it's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. From the gun, Darnold. Catch out with no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 3rd and goal, Darnold. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Walker hauls it in. And he drives it up to the 24. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3.
3rd and 12.
All right, back to the ground game here. And gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, and this is going to be 4th down.
Marcus Lawrence on the stop. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And it's the former Longhorn, Isaiah Bond. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners at home to take on Washington. And it's Brock Purdy. Can't find an open receiver, so he tucks it, and he's going to go. And go. And go. The 49ers move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Jets. And this is Braylon Allen. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Jets with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. With that, a look now at what else transpired on a busy weekend in the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Williams from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood holding. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Let it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
We go set.
To throw, here's Darnold. Right side, Shaheed's got it. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 21.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Throw left side finds Burden. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down.
And 10.
They'll throw. Third and long. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Brings up fourth
And
down.
that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. He's back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So a little surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turned it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Running down the left side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. A gain of 18.
Staying with Walker.
First down.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Line up the design keeper. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Bears 21.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Now here's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like
down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now the inside handoff to Swift. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie Four.
Running behind center with Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
13 yards.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Watch Spurs. Watch Spurs. What is up? Guys, yes. Guys, yes.
From the red zone on first. Into the hands of Walker. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Need better results here on second and goal from the 10.
Second and goal.
What is it?
At the 10-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he drives this forward to the 6.
To number 15, Rome Odunze. 4 yards on the pickup.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
What is up? Vegas, Vegas.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. The response in order as they take over. Going on first, here's Darnold. He's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan and a haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Bears say they got this one, and they did!
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's room to work.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Slam left.
They run with Swift. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yes.
Williams will look to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Roller Dudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say that even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the gun, Darnold. Barner's got it. Complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
3rd down, and the Bears loading up that secondary. They're in dime. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken at the 15. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Bears offense and Luther Burden getting set here for another go. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He brushed him off with ease. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here he is to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
They'll run now with Swift. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Taken down by Nakobe Dean.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
What is up? Whoa.
Manangai has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but their touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. And motion him out of the backfield left. 2nd and 10. Darnold. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Now Darnold. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And again, it's Darnold. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
It's dropped underneath. Walker. And they get this down to the 28. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Seahawks first down.
And there's a spike. That's going to stop it at 33 seconds. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
as an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So the Bears come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.